Court, please.
You can be a very good professional tennis player, or even a great one, but to be the best, you have to manage your emotions on court, even under extreme pressure. We all want to see dazzling skill, whether it's a 120 miles per hour serve that catches the line, a huge forehand on the run that rips past an opponent, or the approach volley combo executed with precision at break point. But the hardest skill of all is mastery of the mind. It's not visible to fans in the stand or the viewer at home, but during the short period of time between points, great champions are still hard at work battling with mental and emotional chaos. As they catch their breath at a change of ends, players download all that just happened, compartmentalize their emotions, devise a strategy, and visualize the successful execution of their game plan. Emotional control is a vital asset for players, but the limited time in which they have to master it greatly intensifies the task. Less than 20 seconds between points or less than 90 seconds between games. So it becomes not just about a player's ability to manage their emotions, but manage them quickly. This is where the 30 to 300 concept comes in. It suggests that the very best players will, more often than not, be able to manage their emotions within 30 to 300 seconds, following the forehand error, double fault, or even letting break points slip. It can be what separates the outstanding from the mere brilliant. But every player, no matter how good, has lost emotional control at times. It's important to remember this when working with future stars of the game. Take Emma Raducanu as a recent example. The 18-year-old's progress to the last 16 at Wimbledon impressed many, but she arguably let the emotional chaos of her run get the better of her, culminating in what was essentially a panic attack on court in her fourth-round match. Compare this to 15-year-old Gauff in 2019, then a qualifier, but now a consistent performer inside the top 25, who showed poise and emotional control throughout when she beat one of her idols in Venus Williams on her way to reaching the last 16. There are times when a young player's passion could be mistaken for a loss of emotional control, particularly if their opponent is more stoic. A young Roger Federer, ponytail and all, would have frequent outbursts on court, but these were often a sign of a perfectionist's frustration rather than petulance. Later in life, his mother educated him on how displaying his emotions during matches was the equivalent to a poker player showing his hand. Emotional control is a skill, one that can be developed and taught, but as young players work on this side of their game, it's important to allow some latitude as they express themselves between points both positively and negatively. Teaching emotional control often comes down to a coach understanding their player as a person, and whether that player has the capability of managing emotional chaos within the 30 to 300 timeframe. For every action, there is a reaction, and each will vary based on how the player feels, the score, their environment, what happened during the previous point, and other factors. Some players need an emotionally charged reaction to get themselves fired up, but most acknowledge they need to remain as calm as possible. There are 3 stages involved in controlling emotions: understand, accept, and manage. Players first need to understand that even on their best days, something bad will happen in competition, and their ability to accept mistakes or opponents' good play will allow them to manage their emotional response. Take the 2021 Roland Garros women's singles final, and the biggest moment of Barbora Krejcikova's career. The unseeded Czech had 2 championship points, but saw them both slip away. Her ability to understand the situation, accept what had happened, and then manage her emotions was vital in allowing her to reset and refocus on the positives, the fact she could still serve for her first Grand Slam title. Moments later, she did just that, and sealed it on her 4th championship point. Coaches can help players understand, accept, and manage, all this within that 30 to 300 time frame, emphasizing how a negative response can impact on their ability to perform and, ultimately, the result. But if they do manage things properly, as Krejcikova did, the rewards can be great.